Questions for these players?
Shedeur, Brian Howell from the camera. You just talk about the way you guys were able to shake off kind of a slow start, especially offensively, and just kind of take care of this game. How did you guys shake that off?
Really, just getting back to the basics. They played Minnesota last week, so it was, they was in straight run the ball the whole game formation. So it was really hard. I'd say study the tape to get intimate and know their tails and what they're gonna do. But I truly appreciate going through this game, going through this with my team, so we know how to respond when adversity hits. Because last week it was back and forth, but this week, the defense stepped up. Offense was really slacking. But it was a good defense we played though. I like the scheme. I like the scheme of them. It made it tough on us. But I'm just happy I was able to face it. So next time going against it, I'll be good.
Shedeur, Mick Miller, Fox 31. First part, two-part question. One, how would you rate your Coach Prime shuffle or your prime time shuffle after you scored that rushing touchdown? And two, you guys the school set a record with over 53,000 people in attendance. That's the largest crowd in 15 years. What does it mean? What was it like to play in front of this crowd?
It felt like, was it the spring game again? So yeah, it was a little red. You see, I seen a picture when the stands was full of red a couple years ago. I don't know when that was, but I seen that. This year looked totally different. So our fans came out support. In the dance, it's in my blood, so I give it 10 out of 10. I really think I did better than him, honestly.
Shedeur, Kyle Newman from Denver Post. Obviously, the offense made a statement last week. What kind of statement do you think you and the offense made this week in the home opener?
Statement to whom? You talking about to the people or to ourselves?
To the people, to the critics, what?
Well, the critics, they gonna hate regardless. They found a way to hate on us last week, and we was throwing it last week. so this week, of course, they're gonna hate, but we're not really too concerned about that. We understand where we gotta grow and get better at. So I'm excited that we went through this and we was able just to stick together and find a way to put up points on the board, but it's unacceptable. We can't do that again, though, and put that much pressure on the defense. So it was like the offense didn't show up as early as defense did. So good football, though. They had our backs. It's the brothers right there.
Hey, Sean, real quick, sorry. Just wondering, this is Xavier Weaver, 10 catches, 170 yards. Taijh Alston, 1.5 sacks. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead, Sean.
Shedeur, Sean Keeler of the Denver Post. You talked about last week leaving plays on the field, and you mentioned some things you want to clean up. How many did you leave on this one? What grade do you give the offense relative to what it could be?
What grade you get offense?
We ain't do what we're supposed to do. Then I can't even grade them.
Yeah, it was real bad today. I ain't gonna lie. It was bad. A lot of mental errors, a lot of misreads, missed throws. I missed him on one dig. But we just got to be able to just start faster and be able to just lock in quicker. So whether that's mentally, understand that going into practice and get everybody together and round them up and tell them, what time it is, and we got to. But at least we didn't do one thing this week, though. We didn't have delayed game coming off sideline. We worked on that, right? So it was a little faster. But the tempo of the offense, it wasn't as how it's supposed to be. But I'm happy that it's good and bad it came from us.
Jack.
This question's for Taijh there. Jack Carlo, Buffalo's Wire. Just on the defensive front, you guys did a better job stopping the run. Just wondering if you could speak to that a little bit.
I feel like we did way better than last week, so I just, as a defense, we got to keep stacking days and getting better. We still had a few assignments that we messed up on that we can get better and correct, so we just got to keep stacking days.
Oh, and I saw you on the news. I seen you on the news. Yes, I seen you on the news.
I saw you on the field.
Now Darius told me, he was like, "Oh, you should be in the press conferences." I didn't know that. So I turned on my TV. First time I watched TV, I seen you on there.
Well,
Hey.
real recognize real.
Yeah, Joe Rico, My Life Sports Radio is the final word. My question is for Xavier. Hey, another 10-catch day. You're making a big name for yourself, and can you talk a little bit about the receiving corps? And I thought Shedeur's be a little humble with 393 yards passing. I think you're doing pretty well if you can call that a bad day.
Now I say, we got higher standards. He set a standard for 500, almost 600 yards. So at 300 ain't nothing to him. But our receiver core is great. You know, it's hard to stop all of us. We got too many weapons on the field at once, so it's hard for the team to play man. If they want to play man, it's over with. You know, so they got to drop 8. So we practiced this coverage all weekend. We just had to get a feel of it and get rolling. And once it started rolling, we ain't stopped.
Go ahead, Romy.
This is Xavier, Romy being CBS Colorado. What is it like having Shedeur as your QB, and how is he able to just get so many guys involved every game?
Really, it starts in practice. You know, if he don't like a certain look, or if he don't like a certain way you ran something, he gonna come tell you. Stop the whole practice and come tell you. So it's really just the connection we build in such a short amount of time, and it's getting better. Like I can say, it's getting better, and we still got multiple games left. It's only gonna keep growing.
Shedeur, you had to navigate a lot of traffic in the backfield today. There are some plays when maybe another quarterback would surrender, but you try and keep extending it. What's going through your mind there, and kind of what's the mentality of that?
That long off season in the weight room. Coach Mo got my legs strong, man. So, and Coach Lou talked to me about it over and over and over this summer. So that's when I see the weight room really helped on the field today. So it's like it's hard. Making one guy miss that ain't that. That's gonna happen. Like you seen in the one they called incomplete. You seen that. But no, it's really the weight room though. It's really the weight room. And we don't really. I don't really have too much quit in me like that. And I'm just not going for that. Everybody's regular people to me, and me versus them, I know I'm better.
Go ahead, Ariel.
Ariel Shedeur, 9 News. Question really for any or all of you. You guys had quite a reaction to your win last week, which was really kind of us against the world. What is your reaction this week when you now put 2-0 against, really up against there?
I feel like we know what type of group we got. We just got to keep staying hungry and stacking days, and I feel like the sky's the limit for our team.
Nah, I feel like getting the second win, grateful, appreciative of it. But, you know, whenever you coming off a high, like, as in, we're winning, everybody's talking about us and stuff like that, we got to be able to lock in and stay focused. So that's really where the second game came in, to where we're able, okay, we won. Everybody's talking about Colorado. Everybody don't believe us, now they're believing and stuff like that. So now we got to be consistent. So the fact that we was able to go out there and play good football, the defense was able to step up for us, and the offense took its time to get started. It just shows us like our teammates and how we are for each other, and that, you know, when times get tough, we can lean on each other.
Jake, go ahead.
Jake Schwannis, DNVR. Question for Taijh. You guys didn't have any sacks last week. What was it like to come out and have the game you did and just perform overall?
I feel like it was a lot of fire for all of us as a unit, because obviously it's not good when you have a whole game and nobody on the D-line gets sacked. So this week I feel like it was real personal for us, and I feel like we had to achieve our goal. We just gotta keep stacking days.
For any and all of you guys, this was your first experience playing in this Nebraska-Colorado rivalry. I know your coach had told you all week it was personal. Were you guys able to really buy into this rivalry, and what did it feel like out there?
It was extremely personal. We go out there, warm up. You got the head coach for the other team trying to stand in the middle of the buff. Like, it's okay if like a couple players do it, it's fine, you know. Like, just enjoy the scenery. But when you got the whole team trying to disrespect it, and I'm not going for that at all. So I went in there and disrupted it. So they knew off rip, like, nah, the Buffaloes mean a lot to me. And personally, that's what I was saying pregame, and that's when I knew it was just extreme disrespect. And that's why it was the coach said a lot of things about my pops, about the program, but now that he want to act nice, I don't respect that, because you hating on another man, you shouldn't do that. So it was just all respect was gone for them and their program. Now I like playing against their DC, I like playing against them, but the respect level it ain't there because you disrespected us first.
Xavier or Taijh, do you have anything to say about that?
I'll go off what he said pretty much, yeah. Like when he told us it was personal, we did our homework and seen why he meant that, why he said that. But yeah, there was a lot of disrespect going on. I mean, pregame, we was in the middle huddling up, they punting the ball into almost hit our head coach in the head. So it's like, yeah, it's personal after that. Like, we wanted to run the score for real. We ain't do what we really supposed to do.
Nikki, go ahead.
Nikki Everett's CU Sports Report. Last week we saw a halftime speech from Coach Prime that made you want to run through a wall. This week, what did he say in that locker room during halftime to get you guys in the zone and ready for the second half?
he just pretty much told us like it's personal, like you wouldn't want nobody coming to your house and doing whatever in your house, right? So it's personal for us, and I feel like we approached it that way every day in practice this week, and the results like showed itself.
I was in the locker room, you know, getting my back a little massage a little bit. I held on to the ball a little bit too long first half, so I missed the speech, kind of. I missed that, but it was definitely that, and it was like we're not going like that, and we're making those players and that team look good for self-inflicted mistakes. We had a lot of penalties on offense that we can't afford to have. We had intentional grounding, missed a couple of throws, like it was bad. So I don't feel like it could get any worse than that. The worst first half of football we ever played.
Time for two more, go Brian.
Shedeur, can you talk about Chick? You know, he's a guy that we didn't hear a whole lot about during camp. We heard a lot about the other guys. Then he comes out and has a big game today. Is this something that you saw out of him throughout camp?
Yeah, I knew Chick's funny. I know he's going. One thing about the receiver group, it's all family. And the first thing we did when we all got together is tell them like, hey, don't be in your feelings about nothing. This may be your game. This may not be your game. Everybody got to stay level-headed. When you got a lot of talented guys, you know, some people got to wait their turn. So that's just the whole thing when you handling that many talented players in one room. So Chick knew his time was coming, and he told me, "I got you, bro." Like each receiver, we talk different, so to where I know they're ready and they're focused. So Chick worked with him over and over and over. So now he got the exact look that we wanted, and he did what he was supposed to do.
Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Taijh Alston from The Athletic. Question for Shedeur and really all you guys. What's going through your guys' head with 1 second left and the fans are rushing the field, and how did you get out of there?
And I'm like, this is my first time somebody rushed the field, so I'm excited for it. Then it was bittersweet, because I started getting beat up in there, so it looked fun, but I'm telling you, stay out of that. And they try to tell me, hey, in the locker room, with me being hard-headed, I'm like, nah, I want to enjoy it. So it was a bittersweet moment. Yeah, it hurt a little bit.
All right, thanks guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.